So I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and we was talking about how the club isn't fun like how it used to be. And I was wondering, like, where's all the dudes? I don't know, but they're not there, and that's cool. Not like I care.
And that's cool, not like I care.
Stop the cap.
Do women have any options left?
That was pathetic.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rome, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So I got a video for you guys from Destro Reborn, and it is called Why Men Are Avoiding Going to Nightclubs and Modern Women Are Sick of It. You know what? This falls right in line with the video that I did not too long ago about the woman who, I think she said she went to an event, and another woman said she went to a singles event. You're starting to notice more places that women would typically go to meet men. That it seems like less and less men are going to these places. I wonder why. We might find out in this video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
Why is there such a drastic increase in men avoiding the nightclub? I mean, I could give you the politically correct answer if that's what you seek. No, but you demand straight facts.
Give me the bottom line. Give me the truth straight up, no chaser.
The truth is, the modern nightclub is no longer efficient for our purposes. I mean, efficiency literally means achieving maximum productivity with minimum wasted effort or expense. Now, if I ask you to calculate all of your recent club experiences, would you deem them efficient? I mean, let's be frank. How much money have you wasted for subpar tenderloin extraction? Let's do the math. You and a group of friends pull your money together to lease a booth, a few bottles, and a disease-infected hookah. Be honest, how much baseline tenderloin did you and your squad obtain from this investment?
So I don't know if y'all saw, but there's this whole discourse going on Twitter talking about why do clubs suck now and why does club culture suck now? And we gonna get into it because I'll tell you why club culture sucks now.
And I finally put some water on my face. I was like, we got grenades, man.
Hey man, did any of y'all used to watch Jersey Shore? That shit used to have you weak. He said, "Oh, we got grenades, man!" Like, oh man, that was cold. For they had ugly chicks around them, man. Yo, that shit used to have me weak. Oh my god! All right, let's keep it moving.
Meanwhile,
And I was wondering, like, where's all the dudes? I don't know, but they're not there.
And I know they're in Colombia, but for the love of me, man, will y'all please spell Colombia right? It's Colombia. Y'all spell Columbia like Columbia, South Carolina. No. It's two O's, not an O and a U. Please, man. Please, y'all. Shout out to my Colombianos, man. I love y'all. Me encantaría. Let's keep it moving.
I mean, are we honey badgers or are we peacocks? Do you fully understand the buying power you just exhausted and how much that same investment would yield you in other markets abroad? I apologize, I'm somewhat triggered by wasted assets on subpar women.
The nightlife industry and nightlife culture around the world is slowly dying. Here are 10 reasons why, but also, David, will it ever come back?
A few moments later.
People are primarily saving up their funds for larger festivals or bigger trips, potentially trips overseas to travel. Yeah, I mean, people are saving up for trips to Latin America, South America, to Asia. Passport bros? Passport bros, but also to Tokyo. Passport bros? Passport bros. Run! Go! Get to the chopper! Also to Tokyo.
To this day, modern women cannot give us a clear distinction between a man being assertive versus a man being quote unquote abusive. Because what's right and what's wrong all depends on if she finds you attractive.
I feel like what you say, the men are different. The men are much more respectful
now, because like before you could like you be dancing and then afterward you gotta turn back like who the heck is this? No, I could be pushing back like he gonna come? Right? Like I hear doing the most work. Sir, grab this wine.
No, but it's true.
What? They ain't come
But
in
it's
for wine no more. Like this
But
stand up
even the whole
watching.
touching thing, because I always used to have an SPD and it used to make me so annoyed when you pass people, they gotta touch you.
Yeah, that
especially
too.
the men. Now,
Nobody hands up, girl.
Yeah, probably because they got tired of you complaining about being touched just because they was touching you to try to get by you. See, notice how you answered your own problem in the very thing. I was so annoyed by people that would touch me. He said, but now, and you got this look on your face like you you feel so disrespected that don't nobody want to fucking touch you now. Fuck out of here, bro. Bro, this is a good example of exactly what men be saying when they say women don't know what the hell they want.
Praise when somebody told me, hey,
honestly,
it was very shocking.
I'm kind of confused that you guys sound like you're upset. You don't get
no, because
bum rushed
now
anymore.
look,
Exactly. He said that's what now you share our sentiments, brother. You share our sentiments. You saw how he was like, hold on, I'm kind of confused because y'all sound like y'all upset that y'all ain't get exactly. They don't know. They don't even know, bro. They don't even know. Goofy.
when we used to get touched, it was annoying.
You wanted to get bum rushed,
but you go into the complete opposite side. You need a balance. Don't touch me up disrespectfully.
Right.
Pull up on me. Pull up. You just want.
If you're not her type, then be prepared for those Trey Songz or Cuba Gooding Jr. allegations in the near future.
One man's flirt, depending on how he looks and presents, is another man's sexual harassment.
Yes.
And we are not doing a good job as women being able to explain why it's sexual harassment versus being an attractive opportunity.
To this day.
Men are frustrated. Men are not understanding what is the difference and why am I a threat if I'm being kind to you. So because of your behavior, women, I am now going to pull back my finances and resources. I'm now going to reduce my presence. I'm going to reduce my intentions, my efforts, because I don't want what my intentions are in terms of creating connection with you to be misconstrued as sexual harassment because you don't like how I look. I'm not your type.
The nightclub is not only boring, but it's dangerous. Risking your future for a 200-pound five or a single mother six is next level ludicrous.
And that hit us.
Chris.
That man said a 200-pound five or a single mom six. Yo, Destro is savage as Oh man, and you know, I'll make sure I leave the link to this video, bro, so that way you and please subscribe to this brother's channel, man. Let's get to it.
Oh, wait, it seems like we've just received some breaking news. Cobra is now reporting that Monica Leon, aka Danger from The Love of Ray J, has attempted to jump the wall of no return. Unfortunately, according to eyewitnesses, she's failed. Oh, so close.
We're now going to take you live to the scene.
So I'm actually going to just start documenting because this will be a teachable moment for other victims. Because I'm not the only wife out there that has a debilitating disability that can't get out of her marriage. I'm on my way to the food bank to get food because I have no food in my house because my husband got me fired from my job. And
let me be the first to say our thoughts and prayers go out to another brave post-war survivor. But let's get back to our regular programming.
I'm going to club space by myself, so I'm going to document this whole thing. This is the fit.
A few moments later.
But I'm just trying to vibe, so like I don't really care. But something that gives me the ick in space is when someone's trying to talk to me. Like, why are you talking to me? Like, do not talk to me right now. This is not the place for conversation. Like, this is like, please be quiet. I can't stand it.
I have a question for my millennials or my Generation Xers, really anybody older than Gen Z. What did the club used to be like? Crew. What did the club used to be like? Because now, you know, it's sections all over the place. People be acting scared to dance. Everybody just going to take pictures, pop bottles. What was the club like before sections?
You want to know what the clubs was like back in the day? I'm going to tell you what they was like back in the day. It was still like sections to some degree, but it was more so like just groups of people just standing around in sections, so to speak. And you would just kind of walk around, mingle. You might see some people you like. You'll just kind of walk around, see who you find attractive, see who catches your eye, see if you lock eyes with anybody. You might stop, talk, start dancing right then and there. You know, eventually you make your own little space and then, you know, get your boogie on or go get a girl number or something. Like, it was very easy. And, you know, it wasn't no people like tripping because you touched them to get out of the way. It was like, no, you was actually doing that because you probably had very little room to work with in order to walk around somebody because you're walking in between groups of people. So, and you know, having a conversation with somebody in the club, you didn't have women over here talking about some, why are you talking to me? This isn't the place. One of the primary reasons why people went clubbing was to go out and mingle and meet people. So it's like, it's weird, man. Very, very weird now compared to what it was back in the day. And this is coming from a person that did not go to the club like that, man. Very introverted. Let's keep it moving.
I've seen several posts about how the club scene is dead, how people in their early 20s to early 30s are extremely lonely. And I think there's a correlation between those two things. I used to be part of the club scene back in 2007 through 2011. First of all, there was no Bumble or Tinder or anything to that effect. If you wanted to meet people, be it friends or people that you wanted to date, you had to physically get out of the house. When you went to these clubs to interact with people, it wasn't something where you could swipe and text and all sorts of stuff. You're physically right there with people. And if you saw a woman that caught your eye, you'd ask her to dance. If you caught her eye, her and her friends would probably be dancing around you, and you guys would wind up, mingling with them at that point in time. But it was magical because you really got a sense of who you were dealing with right in person. You knew immediately whether or not you had chemistry with that person because you'd be talking to them and dancing with them for, maybe an hour or two, So I really hope that the club scene comes back because I think that it will be something that benefits people in their early 20s to early 30s, just the way it did for us.
But wait a minute. You didn't smash the bell and press the like button. Blasphemy. And although you will never be worthy of a monarch such as myself, Lord Destro would suggest that you poor fools at least give oligarchy a try. So here, Lord Destro has spoken.
Yo, man, shout out to Destro Reborn. Again, I will leave the link to this video so y'all can see it in full, without my commentary. And please support him, subscribe to his channel. Does great content. But yeah, I had no idea it was that bad, man. I knew the single events were one thing, but damn, the clubs too. Ooh-wee. Well, I mean, I will say this. One thing that y'all can probably do that will probably help y'all out is let men get in for free as well, and quit making men pay and ladies for free only. You could start with that. Because let's be honest here, man. I mean, guys are going to end up spending money on liquor one way or another. Hell, man. Nowadays, even women got to pay for their own liquor now. I'm like, as hell, shit. They on the internet complaining about that now, too. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.